from the beautiful Ozark region of Missouri. Okay, it's a nice day, windy day. Windy day. You folks might be able to hear that wind. It's a nice day. Kind of sunny. Kind of sunny. I'll take it. I'd prefer if it was more sunny, but I am thankful for this sun. We've had a lot of rain lately, and I would like the sun to help our plants grow, help some stuff dry out. That's for sure. All right. Just waiting for some hopefully awesome people to join and get involved in the chat. Let's go. Let's grow. My main focus for this live stream of ours is promotion, networking. Networking. Wow, that was good. I might need more coffee. Speaking of coffee, I got my coffee right here. How you doing? My main focus will be for this live stream is going to be networking, growing your channels, talking about YouTube growth in general, always learning, always eager and willing to learn. To those of you who, if anyone's playing this right now and you've got YouTube knowledge, drop it in the comments, okay? So I want this live stream to focus on community growth. Mine and my wife's YouTube community and also your communities, folks. I have said multiple times in previous live streams, if you're scrolling and you land on this live stream, in my opinion, this is the live stream you should want to be a part of as a content creator. And even if you're not a content creator, you should also want to be part of this because we have fun, because we learn. We have thought-provoking conversations. But as far as growth, my wife and I are blessed to be connected to some amazing people, just like Creative Redundancy, who wrote Hello Colin, welcome in Creative Redundancy. That is CR. When I mentioned CR, that's who I'm talking about, the gentleman who has the channel Creative Redundancy. Awesome guy, very supportive, super kind, funny, just a really overall cool dude. Content creator. See what you did there with the C and the R. I see 17 accounts playing this right now. Let's go. Let's grow. Stop scrolling. Stay here. Hang out. Chill. Chill. If you're a content creator, this is the live stream you want to be in. Like I was saying before, my wife and I are blessed, and I mean that, blessed to be connected to some awesome people here on YouTube. And I say awesome people because they're actually supportive. Not everyone you're connected to is even going to watch a video. Some people might never watch a video or watch one on occasion. I'm talking about the type of supporters who will like your videos, comment, sometimes even share your videos, okay? And when it comes to YouTube growth, and this is, I believe, not just my opinion, this is a fact, watch hours are so important. Getting people to give you full views is so important. Lego Dude 1, hey, my name is Colin. Cool. That is awesome. If that's actually your name, I believe you. Maybe. Question mark. Colin, huh? Where you from, Colin? Where you from? So yeah, you have the opportunity in this live stream to connect to some supportive people. It's better to have 10 active supporters who engage, like, share, comments as far as engagement and doing whatever, than it is to have 100 people subscribe to your channel that don't watch your videos. I'm telling you. USA, awesome, awesome. I live with my wife and our 2 sons in Missouri in the United States. All right. Welcome in, Lego Dude. Welcome in. Happy you made it. We will call you Colin too. Oh, CR. How's it going, CR? How's the weather up there in Canada? Or C2? I like C2. I like that. I like that. I like that. Unless, let's be respectful to Lego Dude. If Lego Dude wants to be called Colin, we should call him Colin. Ian Mangum Has anyone seen Gavin? I don't know who you're talking about, Ian Mangum. I don't really care. Okay, saw rain a little. Rain is great. I know you've been catching rainwater. Great job, CR. Hi from New Zealand. Awesome. Hey, look at that. Kiwi Derek. I think, from what I know and slash or assume, that is an awesome channel name, being that you're from New Zealand, because I believe Kiwi grows in that part of the world. Maybe Australia, maybe New Zealand. I'm not sure exactly where, but welcome in from New Zealand. What are we getting into today? Thank you for asking, Shawnee, and welcome in, Shawnee. Shawnee wrote, "Welcome in, everyone." There you go. There's Shawnee being kind, friendly, having great YouTube etiquette. Let's go, let's grow. Shawnee, I'll answer your question momentarily. But first, I'm seeing 21 accounts playing this right now. Stop scrolling. Stop. Chill. Hang out. If you're a content creator, you have the opportunity, even though this is arguably a relatively small audience playing this live stream, you have the opportunity to make quality connections to some amazing people who will actually help your channel grow. Hang tight. Hang tight. Make some connections. All right. Shawnee Grows, great to see everyone here. Shaniggy wrote, "Hello, welcome in, Shaniggy." Green Tomato Plum, welcome in. Green Tomato Plum wrote, "Hi, I'm new. What are we looking forward to the rest of this week? What's this about?" Ian Mangum, Kiwi, flightless bird from New Zealand. Oh, Kiwi bird. I think I might have missed the emoji or whatever that is at first. I have origins from Ireland somehow. Awesome. I have ancestors from Ireland as well. All right, so I'm going to respond to Shawnee's question and also Green Tomato Plum's question. So, it is an open discussion. So, if there's anything you folks want to talk about, as long as it's not bad, drop it in the comments and I will consider talking about it. If there's any questions you have, as long as it's not bad, drop it in the comments and I will consider talking about it. All that being said, I want the focus of this live stream to be about YouTube growth. Let's drop some knowledge. Let's educate one another. And I also want the focus of this live stream to be about fostering relationships, networking, making connections. Okay. For example, introduce yourselves in the chat. There's some really cool people here. We got Shawnee Grows in the house. We got Creative Redundancy in the house. All right. You have the chance to make some awesome connections to some awesome people who will actually help your channel grow. Like I mentioned earlier, and I might use some different numbers, I'd rather have 10 people or channels subscribe to our channel that actually watch our videos, like, comment, do things, than have 100 subscribers who rarely or never watch our videos. And I believe the studies, the research, the advice from the successful YouTube professionals will completely agree with what I just said about the quality over quantity. And I'm not calling people things. I'm not saying subscribers are things. They're people, right? Well, there might be some bots or fake accounts that are not people out there, but that's not who I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about who? I'm talking about the people. If you have people that are actively playing your full videos and engaging, that is powerful to grow your channel. Now, you might be thinking, Colin, you only got like you and your wife only have like actually your family, you and your family, because this is um, mine and my wife's two sons, my wife's and mine, our channel. It's all four of us. It's our channel. You've only got 3.4K. What are you doing giving advice about YouTube? Well, sometimes in life, the knowledge and wisdom people have is not always reflected directly in what you see, right? I've done a massive amount of research, like searching, playing videos from people who are wildly successful on YouTube, asking questions during live streams. People drop knowledge, and I'm telling you, Get a solid core group of supportive people playing your videos and watch what that will do for your growth. Do a backflip. I cannot do a backflip, and even if I could, I probably would not. Welcome in, Anakin. Randy Hels. Randy, oh, not Hels. He is risen. Taking care of your physical needs is great, but Jesus Christ came to take care of our spiritual needs. We are sinners in need of a Savior. He came and paid the wages of sin for us. He proved God is good. I absolutely agree, Randy. I absolutely agree. And I think it's great you wrote that, but I hope you're not the type of person who's just going to constantly drop stuff like that without even introducing yourself, without even saying, like, hello, without saying maybe where you're from, starting conversation without just jumping into theology with people. As a strong, passionate Christian, I think that can be weird. So let's just, maybe introduce yourself and then, like, I don't walk up to people on the street and say, well, actually, I may have done this, but I don't generally walk up to people and just be like, Jesus Christ died for your sins. I'm probably going to say, hi, I'm Colin first. But that's a different discussion that I don't want to get into more right now. But welcome in, Randy. I'm happy that you are a Christian. That is awesome. Or perhaps a self proclaimed Christian. Shawnee Grows, this is an open topic chat, homesteading, preparedness, gardening, etc. For those just joining us, feel free to ask questions. Conversations welcome. Thank you, Shawnee, for writing those things. Scheduling can help the host of the channel. You talking about scheduling videos ahead of time for like auto post CR? Is that what you mean? I got 16 videos scheduled. Awesome. Shawnee goes, we appreciate your time. I am a gardening channel in Minnesota. I have planted roughly 4,000 square feet. Whoa! I think I might not have even known it was that much. That's awesome. Great job. And Shawnee wrote, we appreciate your time. Not sure if that was to me or whoever's playing this or to me and whoever was playing this. But Shawnee, thank you for being active in the chat. You're awesome. Conversation starter. Folks, with CR, you might be noticing he will capitalize C's and R's. It's something he does. It's fun for him, maybe. I do some animation on YouTube. Will this help me grow my channel? Will what help you grow your channel? Being here on this live stream? What specifically, Green Tomato? I'd love to try to answer your question. CR, it tried the rain. Sky was dark. It sprinkled under the trees are still dry. So I'm going to say no. Ooh. Kiwi Derek, do you think it's weird that so many people solely get their news from YouTube? Are these people just looking for confirmation bias? In short, I don't like to generalize. I like to be very deliberate and particular with my choice of words. So I'll say, I think there's absolutely people like that. People get caught up in their own algorithm on whatever social media, YouTube, Facebook, wherever, Instagram, wherever, and they're limited to what they see. Can you get great news on social media? Absolutely. You can get irrefutably true, like solid, factual news. Is it all like that? Absolutely not. It's our job as consumers of content to do our own research and be willing to, and you should, look at perspectives and expose yourself to perspectives that are outside what your typical algorithm might show you, if that makes sense. In good old fashioned searches, I think DuckDuckGo is great. I'll just drop that real quick. It might be better than another search engine out there. Being careful about what I say, maybe for a reason or reasons. And just type stuff in. And I'm going to say something a lot of people might disagree with, and I'm not going to get into the details of why, but I actually highly recommend you go to what mainstream media and whoever, whatever else, will call like fringe radical news. Independent news sources, I think, are some of the best, or arguably overall the best. That's right. Those like random internet pages, websites, whatever that you could find with what might be considered radical, fringe, whatever ideas. you should absolutely be at least reading that stuff, watching that stuff, and then do your own research, right? Without critical thinking capabilities, it doesn't matter what you take in, you're going to fail, or you're likely to fail, or whatever. Green, what do you use to animate it? There's been a shift with people of where they trust information on. Sources have shifted. Media has been bought and paid for. Independent journalism is out there. Shawnee, I just said all that stuff about whatever before I even read your comment. Absolutely. Anybody who wholeheartedly subscribes and believes in uh, mainstream, you know, hopefully you know, that's you got to be an idiot at this point. When it's been proven, like you've got to have some serious confirmation bias and slash or cognitive dissonance and slash or whatever in order to not admit that it has been proven that both sides, because however much of the time it's politically charged, biased, whatever, of the media has lied to people over and over and over and over again, right? So, and I don't want to get into certain topics too much right now, but I'll drop that real quick. Being consistent and trustworthy, having passion and drive in your genre. Sticking to being clear to each video is about for AI to feed it to the algorithm. I might not understand what you mean about AI feeding it to the algorithm because perhaps the algorithm itself is considered at least partially AI or AI driven. Since unexpected stuff happens, scheduling can help. Oh yeah, that's a great point. Great point, CR. Animation. Can animation help you grow your channel? Well, I'm not familiar with what you mean by animation. If it's done well, and most importantly, if it's good, as long as it's not bad, as in satanic, I say go for it. At the very least, give it a shot. See what sticks, see what works, see what people are watching, and build from that. If you find something that wins, build on that. Do that again. Reoccurring theme. Not sure what that is about. Is that shift healthy? I'm not sure what shift you're talking about. Perhaps, people, where they trust. It's absolutely healthy. You got to be a full blown idiot to believe mainstream whatever. You got to be at this point. Like straight up, you got to be. And you really do. You really do. It's always good to get multiple perspectives, multiple sources, multiple views, and always think about what's the agenda? What is that person or those people? What's that entity? What do they want you to believe and why? That's when you really start getting into perhaps stage 2, stage 3 thinking. Don't just consume. Think about why do they have this perspective? Why are they pushing this? What's their benefit? Oh, they benefit financially from. Oh, there you go. There you go. YouTube seems to be a quick way for people to absorb anything these days. It's dangerous. I would say, no, it's not healthy. I think critical thinking needs to be rebuilt. I absolutely agree. However, some of the absolute best news out there, I mean, solid, primary source information type stuff like irrefutable actual video, not AI, real video, real audio, true, real stuff. A lot of that is on social media. And social media is one of the only ways that people actually can get truth out there because you're not going to get it in Maine, Or if you do get it in Maine, it's going to be a little sprinkled truth. And even that sprinkled truth might be delivered in a way or ways that has an agenda. How to animate smoothly, and I think I can get popular. Well, I don't fully understand what you mean by animate. I say go for it, try it. I use Ecolcia. Not sure what that is. I'll screenshot it, maybe check it out. But don't want to do the work and then fall into holes. Might have missed a comment or comments. Hey, I'm seeing 9 likes already. You folks made some likes happen fast. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. We've had a pretty good showing for this live stream so far. So I didn't even make a first goal for likes yet. Those of you who watch None of My Wife's live streams, you know that I frequently like to make goals for a number of likes. It's something I do. So I'm seeing 10 likes now. Maybe somebody heard what I was saying about likes and they made it happen. Thank you to everybody who hit the like. First goal for likes is going to be 14. If you haven't hit the like already, boom, it takes a moment. It's kind, it's free. Please hit the like. I said please. See, being nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun with this live stream so far. Green tomato plum. This stream was sponsored. That's funny. I don't know. Oh, I was just gonna say something. I was just gonna say something like, I don't know if you're joking or serious or not, but that was funny regardless. And then I saw the JK. Absolutely not sponsored by them. That was funny, green tomato plum. I got a chuckle out of that one, baby. Today, one of the smallest transplants harvested 8 pounds of strawberries. Awesome. I made eggs, hash browns, spinach, onions, peppers, tomatoes, yams, ham. I might not have said the actual lyrics, but it reminded me of that clip or whatever. Might have been about Thanksgiving. You folks might know what I'm talking about. I'm having fun. I have beef bones in the Instapot cooking. Made tallow yesterday. Awesome. Great job being productive, Shawnee. Any sponsorships, partnerships often can be emailed to the channel. I find the information on the details about page. What information as far as like the email information, Shawnee? About page. Details about page. How are we feeling about banning social media for people under a certain age? Whew. In short, my natural, visceral, whatever response is I'm torn. I think it's the responsibility of parents, even though there's a lot of horrible parents out there. It's a responsibility of parents to limit what their children see, hear, do, to filter that, control that, vet that information. Um, I am not a fan of banning things a lot of the time, maybe most of the time, maybe all the time. I have ideal, which is people just make better choices. And I try to at least times balance that with reality, pragmatism. Um, my thing is this: who says what age? You're going to trust the government to pick an arbitrary age about this is mature enough, this is whatever. The same government who will send people and let them fly multi-million-dollar jets to die for our country, but won't let them go buy cigarettes if they want to. Cigarettes are bad. Not saying they're not, or at least most of them are at least bad in certain contexts or whatever. But the problem with me, or one of the problems, is who gets to pick the age, why, and anytime you have any control, censoring, banning, laws, regulations, whatever, it is often a slippery slope that leads people into more control, more centralization of power, more banning, all that stuff. I think parents should just be better parents. That's my answer. But if a 7-year-old is, I said 7, and my wife's older son happens to be 8, so close to that age. Um, might have just been saying a random number, but if a young child is watching social media because their mom and slash or dad know that it's going to be good, it's not satanic garbage. They know that it's educational. They're limiting it to 10, 15 minutes a day, which still might be too much if you study the science, not my opinion. Actual hard, irrefutable science about the effects of screen time on children. Do your research. Um, there are many strong advocates to no screen time before the age of 12, 13, 14, 15, whatever age. Um, but anyway, I probably digressed there, might have digressed. If the parent filters it, it's education, it's limited. Maybe they watch a YouTube video a week that's educational. I think that could be a phenomenal, awesome, helpful tool. And also, oh, I could talk probably for maybe hours about this type of stuff. I don't like laws. And also, you have a law. Here's the law. Whoop, right around it. Oh, they ban children using it, whatever. And then the child might just use their parents' accounts or their grandparents' accounts or uncle's account, whoever's, to watch the stuff anyway. You're not really going to keep children off social media. What do we do? Social media should do a better job of keeping the garbage, the satanic garbage, off of their page, their social media. That's what they should do. Parents should do a better job of actually parenting. A lot of parents might support just ban it for certain ages, whatever. Here's the thing: I think certain ages of children should have very little or no, or at least very little use when it comes to that stuff, and that's supported by a massive amount of irrefutable science. You do what you want, believe me, don't. I don't care. I know the facts, and I've researched that a lot. Uh, yeah, I think there's way too many children using way too much of it. There's so many horrible things that happen, and cyberbullying and this and that. Even though bullying is going to happen in life, people should get used to it. Develop coping mechanisms, learn how to defend themselves physically, socially, defend themselves, whatever. But there's a limit to certain things at certain ages. Your children have to get to a certain age where they already have the knowledge and how to and capability to defend themselves physically, socially, whatever. And before that, when their brains are super malleable and they don't have the coping mechanisms, the emotional regulations, the whatever, and people expose their children to garbage, horrible parenting. Um, so banning it, maybe not. Maybe I'm against that. Again, you got to think about how they would pick the age, who's going to enforce it. People are going to find ways around it. It's really ultimately should be the responsibility of the parents. Social media should do a better job of keeping the horrible, disgusting, satanic garbage off the sites. There you go. And I could get more and more into it. And I'm not saying like, yeah, children should just be able to, at any age, watch any amount of whatever they want. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think that might be considered a rant. Let me get back to the chat. Critical thinking is not used as often as it should be. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. YouTube uses AI to read the data and details of the videos you post. AI to read the data and details of the videos you post to know who in the algorithm to show it for clicks. Yes, I just might not understand the difference and slash or separation. Maybe there's an overlap there between the AI and the algorithm. I might not have communicated that well, what I was just thinking. Well, the Cranberry Truth. What is this channel? The best channel on YouTube. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let's go. Holistic Heritage Homestead. We educate people and sometimes entertain people. We educate people about topics including but not limited to homesteading, gardening, general life wisdom, self-sufficiency, emergency preparedness, cooking, meal prep, diet, nutrition, supplementation, overall wellness, if I didn't cover that. Raising chickens, raising meat rabbits. We used to have content about raising pigs. We don't raise pigs anymore. Foraging. All different awesome things. And if any of you are new to the channel, maybe you just landed here, maybe you were scrolling, maybe your algorithm brought you here if that's how it would work. Stay. Hang out a while. If you're a content creator, introduce yourselves. I prefer you introduce yourselves first and before you drop a link or drop links. You could just drop a link without introducing yourself. That might be kind of rude, kind of bad etiquette, maybe weird, maybe more than one of those aforementioned things. But you can drop it without introducing yourself. I prefer if you introduce yourselves first. Maybe even make some small talk before you drop a link or drop the links. To those of you who are content creators, you can drop links. I have one request regarding networking. Please do not leave this live stream in order to go support other channels. You know what I'm saying? Stay here. What I think is great is you can screenshot and then after the live stream is done, jump over to another channel or channels. Show them some awesome support. Watch a full video or videos. Like, comment. And there are some awesome people out there who will return the support. Okay. How do you get people to watch your videos? The law of reciprocity is a great tool. Be selfless, and hopefully people will return the support. But please don't leave this. I think there's a way, if people have for admins, or maybe it's people who I think there's a way for whoever to like go check out people's pages without leaving the live, maybe, or there used to be a way. Um, but I prefer if you folks just chill, hang out here, and then do your networking after. What would be really awesome, folks, is if you do make any connections to anybody who is in this live stream, who is and or was in the live stream, let them know that Triple H sent you. I think that's nice. You know, like, however frequently when I make connections through other people, other content creators, I'll say like, "Hey, I found your channel on Shawnee Grows," for example. Maybe I've said that before. Hey, whatever, saw your channel on whoever's page. Or if someone's promoting a channel, maybe I'll say something like, "Whoever sent me," or write rather. It's a cool way to nod. Okay, respect um, whoever connected you to whoever else, or whoever's channel you found a channel on. If that makes sense. Might have said some of that or however much of that incorrectly. All right. It's like, come on, people, ask a question about what someone is telling you. Don't just trust it firsthand. Ask a question about what someone is telling you. Don't just trust it firsthand. There's many layers to each story. Right? Ask questions. Absolutely, Shawnee. How it's so important, right? So important. Some people do it automatic. Like me, like I am, however frequently, automatically the questions are going. And what that does is that, like, for example, I hear something, a name, this, that, historical thing, whatever. I stop, however much of the time, I'll go look it up. And as I'm researching, I'll find something I don't know something about, and I'll look that up. And I'll look that up, and I'm jumping around connecting my own dots. Okay, or connecting dots. AI is developing too fast, and at this point, I can't recognize AI from real unless I see a tag saying it. I'll be careful what I say. I strongly dislike most or all AI. Now, you people might be freaking out. I'm not going to get into why. I strongly dislike most or all AI. I think that's what I'm going to go with. And I'll leave it at that. Maybe at some point we'll get a membership only thing or membership only things, and I'll rant about um, some of my beliefs in detail. And you might go, wow, he's actually got a point, or he's actually got some points. That makes sense. I never thought of that before. Wow. That is, if you have an open mind. Shawnee goes, welcome in. This channel shows, teaches, and has conversation about homesteading, health and wellness, gardening, and preparedness. Thank you, Shawnee. Hopefully I read that cool enough. I'm glad they started tagging labels on AI content for people to be aware. Yes, it's horrible when people don't know that it's AI. At least let people know. And it's such like at times it's such and using AI as a tool, maybe on occasion that's okay in certain contexts. I'll go with that for now. I might have said a thing or things that's incorrect and or that I do not believe. But just leaning on AI completely for all your content or the majority of your content, that's laziness. It's not authentic. It is removes the beautiful human component. And there are so many people out there who cannot recommend even the obvious AI videos as being AI, let alone the newer stuff they've got. The it's frightening. You get to we're at the point now where it's like we as mankind does not know if what they're watching and slash or listening to is even real. And you might think like, oh yeah, whatever. That is huge. That is huge. There's already It's already been used for evil things. And AI, that is. When I said it's already been used, I might have been talking about AI specifically at the time. Maybe not. Maybe partially talking about AI. Let me read some comments here. Yeah, at least let people know that it's that. Kiwi Derek, you're awesome. Nice to chat. It's 5 a.m. here. I'm going to nap now. Wow. Nap or go to sleep or go back to sleep? Maybe going back to sleep would be considered a nap. Whatever. Thank you, Kiwi Derek, for writing that. I am awesome. Thank you for being here. I hope you have subscribed to our channel, and I hope to see you in future live streams. Hopefully, you're still here to hear what I'm going to say. I'm going to make it quick. Every Friday at 12 p.m. Central Time, you can expect my wife or me or my wife and me to be going live 12 p.m. Central Time every Friday. I'd like that to be a really big group. Our channel, my family and I, mine and my family's YouTube channel got hacked recently. I'm not going to get into details. I think we might have lost some momentum with the algorithm. Whoever hacked our channel removed the moderator status from at least some, maybe most, maybe all of our moderators. They might have even blocked people from our channel. And we took at least 2 weeks off from posting live because at least one out of the 2 weeks, maybe at least 2 weeks, we couldn't go live if we wanted to. So we had some momentum. The Friday live streams, I think, we're building up. So please help us out and join our Friday live stream. Let's get that. Let's blow it up. Let's blow it up. This is a chill kind of a thing, and that's usually my MO. That's usually how I get down. This chill, open discussions. As long as it's not bad, I'll consider talking about it. Okay. And sometimes I'll pick certain topics to focus on. And there may have been a time or times that I've tried to keep most of the focus, like really, really focus on a certain topic or topics. I will be spending more time in future live streams on really dissecting certain topics. Right now, it might be best for us to just keep it open, chill, invite people in, build an audience, let people talk about more of the things they want to talk about, as long as it's not bad, and then dissect. It could be pros and cons to being specific, pros and cons to keeping it open and chill. This live stream is an open conversation. Feel free to join in. Thank you, Shawnee. Enjoy your sleep and rest well. Water the light to help it grow and root for the host. I'm seeing 13 likes. Let's get to 14. I think that was my first goal. This channel is on a mission to get 4,000 watch hours. Please check out videos, playlists, past live streams, and let them play while you work on what you need to. Shawnee, thank you so much. Thank you so much for writing that about us trying to get watch hours, as in my family and I trying to get watch hours. Thank you. That is, I think, probably our main focus with our channel right now, or one of our main focuses, maybe. Awesome. I just only started growing stuff. Moved out back to my home village from a city. Hey, the Cranberry Truth. Connect to our channel. As a man of my family's channel. Connect to Shawnee Grows. Connect to Creative Redundancy. Preferably make those connections after the live stream is done, or if it's possible to connect to mine and my family's channel, this channel that is hosting the this live stream. If it's possible to do that while you stay here, then subscribe now, please, or connect now. Maybe it's bad to say that word, or it has a negative effect or effects to say that word. I've heard a thing or thing, so maybe I should have been more careful, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah. Yeah, there's some great gardening content on this channel, on Shawnee's, on CR's. So you can learn. You can learn. Keep on growing. Keep on going. Don't give up. Do it. Yay for growing stuff. There you go. There's Shawnee. What are you working on? Village sounds way nicer than a city. Oh, yeah. I think rural living is best. Honestly, the only thing it grows is garlic. Oh, garlic is so good. Yeah, garlic, amazing. You're growing one of the best things. Oh yes, get away from this city. At least it was not my vibe anymore. Huh. It was, I think, over 6 years ago. My wife, our older son, our second son wasn't born yet. Myself and my mom moved from New York, highly populated New York, to rural Missouri over 3 years ago. Mine and my wife's second son was born here in Missouri. My mother has passed. She passed maybe a few months ago or so. Um, and my wife and I love it here. It seems like our two sons love it here. Our older son, Dean, he lived in very highly populated New York, but he was, I think, over 2 years old when we left. So I don't know if he even has much memory of that, of New York. My wife and I love it here. We love it here. And our sons seem like they love it here too. It's nice. It's just fresh air. There's property for our sons to enjoy, and way, 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 way less crime than where my wife, our older son, and I lived in New York. Way safer than there. Way safer. You only have to get it planted once, garlic, and just save some every year to replant. Yes, that's ideal if you could do that. It has huge medicinal benefits and uses. It's an aromatic flavor for cooking. Yes. And by the way, I saw before 14 likes. Thank you so much to everybody who hit the like. You're awesome for doing that. Thank you so, so much. I'm going to try to get caught up in the chat, and I think I'm going to finish up. All right. Random fact: the shape between a square and a circle has two types. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Rounded square is more like a. Huh? Let me read that. More like a square, and a squircle is more like a circle. Let me think about that. I'm trying to visualize. Got me thinking. Oh, I might not understand whatever amount of what you wrote there, green tomato, but I appreciate the thought provoking, or at least for me, it was thought provoking comment. Better should be better parent. Assumed Shawnee meant like there is should be better parents. Maybe parents should be better parents. Maybe Shawnee wrote, or maybe it's better that, or something like. Um, Parents are better parents. Exactly. Love garlic. Parents out there. So the ones who are actually raising your child, if you have a child, or raising your children, if you have children, you are raising human beings. It's very important that we leave a great world for our children to enjoy and grandchildren to enjoy. It's also very important, and I think more important than what I just mentioned, to leave better people, to make sure our children and grandchildren are great people for the world, right? You're raising humans, shaping them, molding them, make them awesome. Every generation, you should try to make sure your children are better than you are in multiple ways, in every way you can. Let's leave some great humans on this earth, and hopefully they'll take great care of the earth. The Bible calls us to be stewards of God's amazing, perfect creation. Being a parent and being a spouse are the most important, most powerful things to be, roles to have, whatever way or ways is correct. Exactly. Love garlic. I might have read that before, maybe not. Yeah, my oldest is 8. He does not have access to tablet or iPad or phone. Great job. He does get to watch TV after school and chores, but we use TV for lessons as well as for drawing and science. Shawnee, I think you're being responsible. Great job. At least you're thinking and you're limiting, and it's at least intentional and has a purpose or purposes. Great job. Doesn't require much. Really, parents. A lot of times it's really easy. Like a lot of parents just they're so lazy and they really don't care and they just float along and do whatever. A lot of parents, their children would be way better off than they are now if they just put a little effort in or a little more effort. Hey, you've been watching the iPad for 3 hours. I think it's time to turn it off and do something better. Hey, you're watching satanic garbage. Uh, don't do that and turn it like really. Come on. Oh, I could rant about that. Maybe that already was a rant. Maybe I was starting the rant or pre-ranting. But that stuff gets me going. I don't have children yet, but shame they will be almost like Amish when it comes to technology. That's not a shame. That's amazing. I think that's amazing. Are they going to be behind the society when growing without technology? In short, maybe in a way or ways, I think things will be maybe more challenging, but I wouldn't necessarily say behind. I think the less technology, the better. In at least some ways. Maybe many, maybe most, maybe always. I could get into details, but I'll say living more like the Amish is a phenomenal way to live. And I could back it up, but I'm not going to get into it too much now. And also, it might not be necessarily behind, or it might at least partially be behind society. But do you really want your future children to fit into a sick, degenerative, satanic society? Hopefully, you don't want them to fit in. They should be wildly different than society, as in than most people, or however many people. Aussie Susan, hello from Australia, listening. Thank you so much, Aussie Susan, for stopping by and commenting. Hopefully, you're still here listening. We must teach children how to use the internet safely with a smart approach. I absolutely agree, Shawnee. Children see technology in everyday life, even if it's not offered in the home, it's everywhere. Yes. Or for a lot of people, maybe most people, it's everywhere. As in, they're going to frequently see it almost every day or every day. It's important to understand it. And if they're going to use it, try to be responsible if there's any level of responsible. But there's a lot of science to support zero screen time, for example. Talking about screen time for children up until certain ages. Do I think small amounts at certain ages is okay, as in the negligible damage and slash or if it could be both, the type of damage that can be mitigated, controlled, be negligible, to the point like as in the rewards are worth it compared to the risks. Like, whoo, that's a deep discussion. A lot of it has to do with the physiology, endocrine system, how the eyes receive information, how the brain works. You got to be very careful, folks. Okay, my brother, subscribe. Thank you so much, the Cranberry Truth. Thank you so much. Thank you for the welcome in. Oh, that might have been to Shawnee. If it was to me, then you're welcome. Or if it was to Shawnee and me, you're welcome. Think of a YouTube algorithm as the street signs and traffic lights, while YouTube AI is like a smart, self-driving car navigating the road. I think I might at least partially know what you mean. I think I got a pretty good understanding of it. Huzzah. I don't know what huzzah means. Make small talk like Colin said, LOL. Susan, I see you enjoy birds. Can I ask a question now, LOL? Yes, CR. If you did not ask it already, go for it. If you did, hopefully I'll read it. Yes, I love birds, CR. J Dog is in the house. J Dog, one party. Welcome in, J Dog, one party. Thank you for stopping by, J Dog. Aussie Susan. Aussie Susan, you seem cool. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed to mine and my family's channel. Please watch our videos, preferably full videos. Watch them completely and give them a like. That would be awesome. And let me screenshot this. I might have done that before. Anyways, Aussie Susan, if you have content on your channel, I'm going to try to stop by your channel and return the support. I'm saying return because even if you don't watch our videos, you have already supported my family and I by being here. Thank you, Aussie Susan. I'm having fun with this live stream. This is a fun one. I mean, they're almost always fun, but this one's, I'm having fun. Susan, sometimes I see geese around here. I saw Lil A's Armory. What's up? What's up? 13th like. Thank you, brother. I am probably way behind in the chat. I don't want to say sorry because maybe I should have done what I did before and talk and rant instead of focusing on the chat, or maybe it's just okay that I did that. I'm trying to get caught up in the chat. You folks are so amazing and active in the chat. There's so much to read. Thank you for staying active in the chat. I might skip over stuff and slash or scan through quickly. Oh, how lovely. Hey, 13. If you do make content, say a few words, describe what you do. Awesome comment, CR. Thank you for writing that. Awesome, Susan, 3:18 a.m. here. I will have to sleep soon. Awesome people. Great meeting you all. Thank you. Holistic Heritage Homestead. You are welcome, Aussie Susan. You seem really cool. Please subscribe or please connect. Maybe I shouldn't say that word. Please connect to mine and mine and my family's channel if you have not already. And when the live stream is done, which will be very soon, after the live stream is done, stop by other channels that are here or that were here and connect to them. We got some cool people. Lil A's Armory, CR, Shawnee Grows, J Dog One Party. We got some cool people in the house. Let's go. Green Tomato Plum. I know this is off topic, but you kind of sound like Mr. Really? I had to resub on my other channel. Oh, I think I saw a comment. I didn't might not have read it all the way. I don't think I responded to it earlier about losing your connection to us. That stinks. Maybe whoever took over our channel. I'm not sure. Actually, that might not be them. That would maybe just be why T that did that. Well, the algorithm of YT or whatever. Let me see. King Retro Gaming. What up, community? What's up? Welcome in, brother. Happy you made it in. Oh, it's you. What's up, dude? Right on. All right. Great to see you. The Cranberry Truth. I'm so sorry to hear about your mom. My condolences. Death is never easy. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you to extend your condolences. It is, it's been tough to navigate those emotions and navigate life without her around. Hello. I might skip some stuff. Tons of potatoes. Boom, boom, boom. Might do some more videos over there, maybe. My sheep can eat the extra. Your sheep can eat the extra greens from the nightshades, the potatoes? Or you mean the potatoes, or you mean both? If that's what you were talking about. Lil A's Armory. I had a dream one time that I could fly and control up and down, how up and down I could go, but if I walked and moved in the air, it would slightly come down every time. And obviously, if you run, you would, you know. I have to maybe read that later and try to understand that. I might not understand, however, much of that. I would drop this random comment to show that I am not AFK. I don't know what you mean by AFK. Maybe if I thought about it more, if I thought about it, or thought about it if I didn't think about it, maybe I'd understand. I'm reading comments. Screenshot this comment, Colin. I screenshot your comment before CR. The cranberry truth, guys. I just feel like this family should have been my neighbors. Me and my husband really have hard time connecting to people because even people just don't see the Satan behind the curtain. Hey, cranberry truth. I'm so happy you're here. I'm not all about Bible, believe in Jesus, yes, but never read the Bible. Our spirituality just seems so rare when it comes to people around us. I might not understand everything you wrote, Cranberry Truth, but I want to connect with you. I want to talk with you, maybe directly. Um, yeah, you seem like a really cool person, Cranberry Truth. I'm gonna check out your channel, see if you have any content. If so, what it is. Sheep can eat potatoes and all the extra veggies. Oh, can they eat the greens or just the potatoes? Lil A's Armory. Oh, you guys, I'm actually thinking about getting some sheeps as a practice around here for cutting the grass here. Do you have any experience how to take care about them? Hey, I'm about to finish this live stream. When I'm done, jump over to Lil A's Armory, Lil A's Armory, Lil A's Armory's channel, if I said that correctly, who also has the channel Always Survive. Connect to both of those channels, and he's got content. You could at least observe. Not sure how much he gets into detail as far as taking care of them or not, but you could at least observe um, his sheep. Maybe learn some things. Maybe check out the comments. Maybe you read some great information in the comments. Maybe. And he's also just an awesome guy, and I got a lot of love for him. So please do that after the live stream's done, which I'm about to finish up. I would love to hang out and keep it going, but I will have stuff I want to get to, folks. Oh, away from keyboard. All right, all right. I think I might remember now. FK means in game but not online or something. Always survive. Oh, maybe Green Tomato is talking about the how it's used typically in gaming communities. Maybe like always survive. I could probably do a video if you have questions. There you go. There you go. Hey, I'm about to finish the live. I've got 3 requests. You ready? Listen up. Listen up. Listen up. Number 1, when this live stream is done, stop by every content creator who has been active in this chat and connect to every one of their channels. Watch at least one video from each of their channels. Like and comment. See, I just helped you all out, supported y'all, promoted y'all. Help my family and I out as well. I'm going to try to help you folks. Do that. That's number 1. Connect to others. Number 2, please go. I would really appreciate this. Take one of mine and my family's recent videos from the past month or 2 or 3. Pick something you like that you think is entertaining and slash or educational and slash or thought provoking and post it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. Please help us out. Number 1, connect to others and support the people who have been active in this chat. Number 2, please share one of mine and my family's recent videos in the past 2 to 3 months, maybe, or you can pick any video you want. I prefer recent, 2 to 3 months, preferably. Out on social media. Number 3, Friday, 12 p.m. Central Time, myself or my awesome wife, or myself and my awesome wife will be going live. 12 p.m. Central Time Friday. Hope to see you all there. I had a lot of fun. I'm going to finish up. See how it goes. Oh, 3, free request. Free. CR. I think you were playing around with the 3 and or free during my wife's last live stream or live streams, one of my family's last live stream or live streams. Maybe trying to remember what you wrote. Anyway, I was digressing, getting sidetracked with what CR wrote. CR is my buddy. I got a lot of love for you, CR. You're awesome, brother. All right, focus, Colin. I'm going to finish up. Thank you, everybody, for all of your support. You're awesome. Connect to others. Share out one of mine and my family's recent videos. And Friday, 12 p.m. Central Time, live stream. I'm going to go. Thank you, lovely, amazing people. I will go on a serious quest to watch y'all videos. See, folks, I might have just helped at least some of you folks out. I got you. All right. Hey, I'm going to go. Stay safe, prep up, come back again Friday, noon Central. Boom. Thank you so much, Ronnie, for writing that. And most important, and always, God is great.